Brad, you must have been delighted with the performance of your veteran players, especially Jared Waite and Daniel Wells. They were outstanding today.
Yeah, they were very good. I thought it was a very good team performance though. I thought we had a number of players in defence who stood up really well. Midfield was solid and yeah, you're right. I mean, Wellsy and Jared played really well, but Ben Brown had his 15 possessions, kicked his 3 goals, and when he's getting 4 shots at goal, and he plays a really important role for us. And Drew Petrie competed, really well again. So Drew's had an outstanding 2 weeks, really good start to the year. So, I mean, I think it's probably up to you guys to individualise a bit more, and I'll keep reverting it back to the fact that we need all of them.
I know it was an issue that you sort of went to a bit last year with Jared's form and his defensive pressure. Like that was another sort of standout feature tonight. Is that what he sort of bases his game off, you think?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I mean, there are 3 very basic ways you can score in AFL footy. I mean, you can score from a stoppage, you score from a kick in, or you score from a turnover. So, and scores from turnovers rank a clear number 1. So if you can pressure really well, and your whole team can pressure really well, then you get offensive opportunities. And Wadey leads the charge in terms of our defensive pressure. And when we're on with that, he often gets the reward as well, the direct reward. So he's just been exceptional for us. He's had a really good pre-season, and he adds a different dimension to our team.
What helped turn the game, do you think? Because it looked like Brisbane, particularly late first quarter, early second quarter, sort of had the general flow. What do you think helped turn it back around in your favour?
We probably look. The conditions up here are really deceptive. And I'm fortunate having experienced these conditions over a long period of time. That when it's warm, the ball, it might as well be wet. The sweat on the ball, the slippery nature of footy up here at this time of year means that if you're too cute with the ball and you turn it over, then you're in danger of being scored against. And we were probably a little bit cute early. And Brisbane are a very good counter-attacking team. I mean, everyone knows they kicked over 100 points last week over in Perth, and they're able to, if you make mistakes, they're able to capitalise on that pretty well. But I thought overall, we took out a lot of ways for them to score, and then we were the recipients of scoring from turnovers as well.
Did you do anything special during the week, Brad, to prepare for that heat and humidity? And because it was quite hot at the first bounce today?
Yeah, we were fortunate in that the NAB Challenge prepared us well, because we had a 31-degree day in Wangaratta in NAB 1, and then the next NAB Challenge game we were up at Wagga Wagga and it was 40. So the players thought today was quite mild compared to those days. So that was pleasing. But we also our sports science team did a really good job of preparing the guys for the conditions. There's a lot of research around adapting to these sort of conditions, even when you're in quite temperate climates like Melbourne. So we did a lot of work in prep. Our NAB Challenge really helped us, and didn't hold any fears once we got here and saw it was hot.
Ben Jacobs was a late in for you, and he totally took Daniel Rich out of the game. Can you tell us about his prep when he knew he was going to play, and I guess about his job on Daniel Rich?
Yeah, he was unlucky last week. I mean, he just had a slightly interrupted preparation, and to be honest, last week there were 22 other players who were better prepared to play. We've got a lot of midfielders now who can go through there, so we chose to leave Ben out round 1. And round 2, ideally we wanted to play another mid forward in Kane Turner, but he was really disappointingly didn't quite come up and wasn't perfect. And Scotty Thompson ended up with just a really minor knock that we thought would be fine. That we took him up here, he's ready to play, and just this morning he couldn't quite get to full speed. So when we had Jacobs and Hansen available and with us, it was the prudent thing to do to play 22 healthy players. So yeah, Jacobs had late notice. He played on Rockcliffe last year and did a good job. But Daniel Rich was really impressive last week, and he's a very, very good player. So that job went a long way to helping us win.
Any injuries?
No, all clear. But I said that last week, so I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth.
So Thompson and Turner, that's sort of minor stuff, you'd expect them to be back?
Yeah, I mean, the hard thing with Turner now is that he's missed a couple. We thought he was right. He's trained really well, but it'll just be more conditioning than injury, I suspect, with him. And Thompson, yeah, I mean, he missed by a tiny margin, so he should be okay. Thank you.